Hello and welcome to our correction/lesson on determiners. Determiners are very useful. You will use them in any sentence, every sentence in English, when you speak, when you write, and also when you translate. So you need to be very careful and you need to know them, to master them. So, before doing the correction, let's try to explain what they are and how they work. First, it seems to me that when you write, or when you speak, but especially when you write, you tend to choose between a ou un, the, and nothing, okay, no article. You tend to choose between the three possibilities randomly, okay? You don't know how to choose and what to choose. So let's try to explain that. When you can say, we are going to discuss, to use the context, the topic of scholarships, okay? But everything could be alright. So scholarships. You can say that scholarships are financial help designed for students so that they can pay for their studies. Okay? Scholarships are financial help. You can say that a scholarship can be awarded to students for many reasons, for plenty of reasons. Academic merit, athletic merit, diversity, inclusion, okay, many reasons. So, a scholarship can be awarded for several reasons. But you can also say the athletic scholarship is not very frequent, is not so frequent. So, scholarships with an S and no determiners, no articles. A scholarship, so A plus singular, or the athletic. Why did I choose any of these three possibilities? So, let's discuss that in French because it's quite important. D'abord, dans la phrase A, les bourses d'études sont des aides financières. Je donne une définition. J'ai donc un nom qui est un nom comptable, je peux compter one scholarship, two scholarships, un nom comptable, mais je parle d'une chose qui est très générique, qui est très large, d'accord, qui est non spécifique. Les bourses dans leur ensemble. Il y en a plusieurs sortes, et ici je ne précise pas, je donne la définition qui couvre l'ensemble des possibilités, l'ensemble des scholarships. C'est pour cela que je vais choisir un nom pluriel. Pour les définitions, en général, on va utiliser des noms pluriels, pas toujours, mais fréquemment. Et surtout, pas d'article. C'est générique, pas d'article. Mais dans ce cas, je peux également avoir un deuxième choix, qui est le choix de le mot au singulier plus l'article indéfini. Une bourse peut être attribuée, peut être donnée pour plusieurs raisons. D'accord ? Encore une fois, j'ai un nom qui est comptable, c'est le même, je peux compter les scholarships, mais cette fois au singulier. Et là, on est très proche du français. Qu'est-ce que c'est une bourse? Ou une bourse peut être donnée pour plusieurs raisons. On est dans une définition, d'accord? Par contre, dans la phrase C, je restreins le champ des possibles. Et surtout, je désigne une chose. Tous les petits mots, the, this, that, those, these, etc. Tous ces mots-là qui commencent par TH, le TH c'est le démonstratif. Je montre une chose, je peux la pointer du doigt, je peux la désigner. Eh bien, puisque l'on ajoute un adjectif, ça peut être également un complément du nom, avec of, puisque je précise, eh bien je sais de quoi je parle. Parmi toutes les scholarships, j'en désigne un type en particulier. Puisque je le montre, puisque je le désigne, ça sera singulier plus the athletic scholarship. is not very frequent. Ok? Ça, c'est très important déjà de maîtriser tout ça. Vous devez absolument vous poser la question de l'article à chaque phrase que vous écrivez. À chaque phrase. D'accord? Bien. Donc, un nom très générique, je le mets au pluriel, sans article. Ou alors je le mets au singulier avec l'article indéfini. Une bourse. Qu'est-ce que c'est une bourse? Qu'est-ce que sont des bourses d'études? Ok? Par contre, si je désigne, si je réduis le champ des possibles, si je parle de quelque chose que tout le monde connaît, d'accord? Une référence qui est partagée par tout le monde. C'est-à-dire, quand j'en parle, je vois très bien de quoi je parle, et tout le monde voit très bien de quoi on parle. Et bien dans ces cas-là, on utilise the. D'accord? Parce qu'on peut la désigner, on peut la montrer du doigt directement. D'accord? Bon, ça fait partie des articles. Mais les déterminants sont une structure, une gamme de mots beaucoup plus vaste, beaucoup plus large. Alors, prenons un cas précis. Let's take a very precise and concrete example. Let's imagine a system in which there are two scholarships, two types of scholarship. Scholarship A and scholarship B, right? This is a theoretical case, theoretical example. Two scholarships, A and B. And you want to give your opinion on these scholarships and say which one will be advantageous for you, which one will be not that interesting for you. Alright? So, first possibility for you, you can reject, you can refuse two scholarships, A and B, not interesting, not advantageous. So, you will use no, known of, or neither. Neither, neither. Two pronunciations are possible. No, known of, neither. You can say no scholarship is advantageous to me, is interesting to me. Neither scholarship is interesting to me. So after no and neither, you will have a singular noun, un nom commun au singulier. No scholarship, neither scholarship. If you use known of the, in this case, you will have a plural word, a plural noun, known of the scholarships, because you consider the whole, the entirety of the scholarships, and you say that all of them are refused, not interesting. So it would be plural. Okay? No scholarship is interesting. Neither scholarship is interesting. Known of the scholarships are interesting. You need to conjugate the verb also. Right. Second scenario, second possibility. A or B is advantageous and the other is not. Well, simply you can say that one scholarship is advantageous. One scholarship is advantageous and the other scholarship is not. One is advantageous, one is interesting, the other isn't. That's simple. One, just a number, just a figure. Now, you can say that A and B are good, they are great possibilities. So what do you do? First, you can say that either scholarship is interesting. Either scholarship is interesting. One, the other, they're the same. Okay, you cannot decide very easily because they are the same. They are advantageous. Either one, l'une et l'autre, l'une ou l'autre. You can also say any scholarship is fine. Any. you don't make the choice. You want someone else to make the choice for you, to make the decision for you. Any is fine. I don't mind. Or you can say that each scholarship is fine, or every scholarship is fine. Okay? So either, or either, either, any, each, every. Plus a singular noun and a singular verb. Any scholarship is fine. Any scholarship works. Okay? Because it's singular. Or you can use the two. The article plus the number. The two scholarships are interesting, plural. The two scholarships are interesting. Or both, if you have two possibilities, as it is the case here. Both works only when there are two possibilities. So both scholarships are interesting. Or you can say all, if there are 2, 3, 4, 5, any number of possibilities above one. All scholarships are interesting. Okay? So, if nothing is important, is interesting, you reject, you refuse everything. No, neither, none of. If one is interesting, one and the other. A plus B, A and B, either, any, each, or every, the two, both, all. Of course, you can replace two by any number if there are more possibilities. Alright? So you need to understand that. That's really, really, really important. So now, let's move on to the correction of the few sentences you had to translate. It should be very easy and quick now. So, j'ai acheté du riz et un panier de légumes. Du riz. Le riz, on ne peut pas le compter. On ne peut pas dire un riz de riz, on doit passer par un grain de riz, par un kilo de riz, ou par n'importe quelle unité de mesure que l'on peut imaginer. Puisqu'ici on n'en a pas, du riz, une certaine quantité qui est donnée, on va utiliser some. I bought some rice. Ou alors simplement, I bought rice. D'accord? On est dans un nom qui, cette fois, contrairement à ici, n'est pas comptable. Alors, soit on donne some, any, pour une quantité indéterminée, soit rien du tout. I bought rice, I bought some rice, et un panier de légumes, and a basket of vegetables. Okay? So, I bought some rice and a basket of vegetables. Right, number 2. Next up. Avez-vous une autre, j'ai fait une erreur, une autre suggestion? Do you have another? Another in one word, another in two words. It's the same. Okay? Do you have another suggestion? Then, sentences 3 and 4. They work together. Okay? Peu de gens connaissent notre mission. You can count people. 1 person, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, etc. You can. So, to translate peu de, you will say few. F-E-W. Few people know our mission. Okay? Few. Because you can count people. Now, la voiture autonome ne demande que peu d'entretien. Encore une fois, once again, peu de quelque chose, peu de. But entretien is not something you can count in French or in English. Okay? You will use the word maintenance, l'entretien. But you cannot say few. You need to say little. Okay, so the autonomous car needs little maintenance. Okay? Needs little maintenance. Or you can say the autonomous car does not need much maintenance. Okay, if you wish. But I think that an English-speaking person would rather say the autonomous car needs little maintenance. You keep an affirmative sentence rather than a negative. Okay, so a small quantity, a small amount of things, okay? Few before a noun you can count, few people, okay? But little before a noun you cannot count, little maintenance. It was the same for the next sentence, which was beaucoup de café et beaucoup de tasses. Okay, café, it's exactly like the rice. You cannot count it. You cannot say 1 coffee, 2 coffees, etc. No. You can say 1 cup of coffee, 2 cups of coffee, 1 liter of coffee, 2 liters of coffee, etc. Okay? 1 bean of coffee, 2 beans of coffee. So, because you cannot count coffee, you will use much. You know that. But you can count the cups, so you will say many. So, much coffee and many cups. Okay, much coffee and many cups. That's very, very important. Right. Next up was de chaque côté de l'océan Atlantique. The best solution was either side of the Atlantic Ocean. En anglais, on va utiliser une majuscule pour Atlantique, bien sûr, mais également pour Ocean. Okay? Atlantic Ocean. Capital A, capital O. So, either side of the Atlantic Ocean. Okay? You can also say both sides, because there are two. Okay? Both sides. So, either side, both sides. Right. Next up. Aucun des chefs d'entreprise n'a accepté de baisser son salaire. Aucun, you are in this possibility, this column of the table. Okay? So, no CEO. Neither will not really be a possibility here, because neither usually works when there are two possibilities. In this context, we don't know the number of CEOs, so we are not going to use neither here. No CEO accepted, or none of the CEOs accepted. No CEO, none of the CEOs accepted to lower his wages. Okay, to lower, L-O-W-E-R, to lower his wages. Right. Next up, chaque étudiant peut demander une bourse d'études. Chaque can choose between each or every. The two are the same. So each student can apply for a scholarship. Every student can apply for a scholarship. Okay? Certaines personnes refusent le confinement. I hope it's not your case. Certaines personnes refusent le confinement. Some people. We don't know exactly how many. Just some people refuse the lockdown. Okay? Some people refuse the lockdown. Then, n'importe quelle solution, sorry for the mistake, for the spelling, n'importe quelle solution fera l'affaire, n'importe quelle, any solution will do. Okay? Any solution will do. Right? Aucun effort ne sera demandé. Aucun, negative quantity. Okay, zero quantity. So no effort. Okay, that was the only possibility here. No effort will be asked to the poor populations, to the poorer population. Okay, no effort. No effort. Right, then, plusieurs personnes Plusieurs personnes se sont présentées à l'ambassade. Several. Plusieurs. Several. Okay? It's not many, it's not a lot, it's not a few, it's several. Okay? It's a small quantity, but not very small. Okay? So several people presented themselves at the embassy. Okay? Several people presented themselves at the embassy. Now, j'ai suffisamment de travail pour penser à sortir de chez moi. J'ai suffisamment de travail pour penser à sortir de chez moi. I have enough work. I have enough work. Okay, enough is before the word. I have enough work to think about, not of, to think about plus verbe en ing. So, I have enough work to think about leaving home. Okay, I have enough work to think about leaving home. And finally, tous les employés ont vu leur salaire augmenter. All employees saw their wages increase. Okay, all employees saw their wages increase. Right. If you have any question, send me an email and I'll try, or write on the WhatsApp group. I don't think that everyone in the class is in the WhatsApp group, so I'm sending you this video on the WhatsApp group, but also in an email. Okay. So you've got that to learn. If it's not the case, okay. Let's try to see why you made a few mistakes in the exercises. Okay, go back to them, see what you did wrong, and try to understand why. If you don't understand, if you have another proposition for another proposal for one of the sentences, send me a message and I'll try to explain to you why it was or it was not possible. Okay. Then also on the email I'm sending you an essay, okay, a question that I would like you to do during the holidays. So, I'm giving you a break for the holidays, but you've got work to do, and also you should be listening to English every day. You don't have the choice. You can do that. You go to YouTube and you subscribe to some channels, Sky News, The Guardian, the BBC, anything will do, alright? The Economist on YouTube, you type that in the search bar and you subscribe to everything that you can, and you listen to that. And also you have an essay to write, okay? But of course, if you have any question, if you want some more work to do, send me a message and I'll reply to you. Alright, thank you for joining us, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.